How's it going, everyone? So, I want to do a little rundown on what's been going on lately. Why I haven't been making videos, and some things that I've realized lately that I really love. For one, my phone got stolen for a little bit. Um, had to track that guy down and kick his ass and then get my phone back. Skeezy ass motherfucker that I've known my whole life. Really didn't think the dude would do that kind of thing to me because he knows me and he knows that I'm the type of person I'll come after you. Like, I'm not just one of those people who's gonna be like, oh, well, whatever, he has it now, I'll just get a new one. Fuck that. So I tracked him down and found my shit, and he was like, oh, I just woke up with it in my pocket. I didn't even know that I had it. I didn't know whose it was. It's like, really? So that's why all my shit's like wiped from the phone. Like, he had put all this like private browsing thing, so like I couldn't track the phone or whatever, Like, he knew I was trying to track him down with a tracker on the phone, and he deleted my background and all this sort of shit, changed all my settings and stuff, and the dumbass ended up leaving texts on my phone talking to someone about trying to sell my phone to them, and when he told the people whose phone he had, he even fucking said my name, like my friend Wyatt. And it's like, he even said it like that, like, well, we're obviously not friends. You just stole my phone and you're trying to sell it for fucking meth or something. I don't know. Yeah, pretty sure meth. I heard he was a tweaker. I didn't really think that he actually was, but he definitely is. Um, but he left all these texts trying to sell my phone and shit. When he told the person, it's my friend Wyatt's phone, they're like, fuck that. And that was like the day that I got the phone back. He ended up calling me like, oh, I found your phone, this and that, like trying to act like he was doing a good deed. It's like, no, you know that I was coming after you because I went to all these different places that he goes to frequently, and everyone kept telling him like, dude, this guy's looking for you. So he finally called me to give back my phone, like, oh yeah, no, I just figured out it was your phone, and so I thought I'd hit you up. No, motherfucker, you were trying to sell my phone for drugs. But so I got that back. Fucked up my hand a little bit, but it's quite a bit better now. I mean, you can tell I still don't have any knuckle over here anymore, but you can see it's totally different. I've broken this hand so many fucking times, it's not even funny. But dealt with that, and then I've also been trying to help my parents fix their kitchen up because they're remodeling their kitchen and stuff, tearing out like 3 layers of flooring and tore out all the cabinets and everything that they had in there, stripped it basically down to just bare bones, and been doing that. My brother-in-law's, or not my brother-in-law, my uncle technically. I I've only met him a couple times, and it was when I was a little kid, so I don't really know him that well. But he's supposed to be coming down and doing the flooring for it, so I'm gonna help him with that. Um, that's one of the main reason why I haven't been really making videos or anything. I've been busy, helping with that, and I've also been working on, my guitars and fucking around with picks, getting different kinds of picks and stuff like that. Um, I need to make a pick video. I need to do a huge. People need to tell me, for one, if they want to see me do like one big video where I show off all these different kinds of picks, because I've literally like quadrupled, if not more, my collection of picks. I have all sorts of different kinds, different shapes, all sorts of different shit to show. And like I said, it's an amazing discovery when you realize that this cheap little thing that you can get can change your entire style of playing. It can change your sound. It can change all your dynamics. It can change a lot of shit, and people don't really give picks enough credit. They don't really think about that. They're always thinking about pedals and I got to get a different guitar. I got to do this. Sometimes it's just as simple as changing the pick that you're playing with, and it can totally revamp what you're doing. Um, there's a lot of different picks that have kind of gotten me into playing different styles of music and different style of playing altogether. It's pretty cool. So I'm really want to. I really want to show that. Just drop my pick. But right now, I want to talk about these strings that I've got on this. They're called Martin Monel strings, or Martin Retro strings, basically. But the metal that they're made out of is called Monel. It's like a cross between, like, I don't know, like fucking nickel and steel and bronze or something like that. I don't know. You'd have to look it up. But they're these special kind of strings that only Martin makes. And they used to make them way back in the day. Tony Rice used to play with them way back in the days, a really amazing bluegrass player. And you know, they're these style of strings that just they're unlike any other acoustic guitar string. You know, they have the same sizes and stuff, and they feel just like any other, you know, acoustic string when you're just strumming and things like that. But they have more slink to them, so you can do more bends and things like that. There's just more dynamic to the string. They sound a bit sweeter. There's something about the sound of these strings that just, I don't know. It's a lot better than other strings, you know. I don't know what it is. It just gives your guitar a whole new kind of sound. So I've really fallen in love with these. I only got one pack because I didn't know if I'd like them or not, but I love them. I'm fucking absolutely in love with them. So I've been playing with them ever since. I've had these strings on this guitar for about almost 2 months now, and they're still just... Oh. I forgot it's in D. Yeah, but they're amazing. I don't know what it is about them. They stay in tune a lot better than, you know, bronze, 80/20, phosphor bronze, you know, whatever. They stay in tune a lot better. They break in a lot quicker, and they last a lot longer. For an uncoated string, these are absolutely unbeatable, period. Like, I've been playing with a lot of coated strings, and they don't even last as long as these. These have lasted and held their integrity a lot longer. So I'm definitely turned on to these strings. I am an avid, you know, endorsee of these strings. I love them. Endorser of these strings. I'll play a little song that I wrote. Don't really have any lyrics or anything for it, but I'll just play the guitar stuff. It's a soft little song. Yeah. So I've had these strings on for almost 2 months now, playing constantly, and they still sound fucking great, and they still hold tune. Um, Best investment you can ever get to keep your strings going for a long time is this shit right here. Dunlop 65 string cleaner and conditioner. Um, you know, most of the brands have their own thing, but the Dunlop stuff is probably the best, simply because it has the most of it, and it's, they have the fast fret shit that you can spray on, but I don't really like that. I like to be able to just apply it with a rag. You open this thing up, and it's got this little, you can apply it straight with this, but I like to dab it onto a rag and then wipe it on with the rag and then wipe it off with the microfiber cloth, whatever. Just wipe off the excess, and it keeps your strings going so much longer. I mean, after you clean them with this stuff, it sounds like your strings are brand new again. It's fucking amazing. It just bring back all the life to your strings. Especially, also, another thing that helps is washing your fucking hands before you play. That's pretty simple. A lot of people seem to not want to wash their hands when they play. And, people will give me their guitars to work on and stuff, and I'll get them, and their fucking strings are, like, black, and they have all this nasty gunk all over them and shit, and there's finger grease all over the, in the frets and stuff, and the frets themselves are all, like, hazy and shitty looking, and it's like, you can avoid a lot of that by just washing your hands, taking care of your shit. If you want to play guitar, you need to learn how to take care of the fucking thing, to keep it going longer. Because this one dude I was helping out for a while, like working on his guitar and shit a lot. I worked on his guitar, I, tore it all apart. I made this thing like brand new again, brand spanking new, better than new. He brings it back to me, and not even a month later, and it fucking looks exactly like it did before I worked on it. Like, it's just nasty. Finger grease all over the frets. The strings were like black with just shit all over them. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I've never had a guitar look like that, ever. It's just nasty. It's like you don't give a shit about your guitar whatsoever. Wash your hands. Use some string cleaner. It's that easy. This string cleaner shit is amazing. It'll keep a pack of strings going so much longer. Basically, you go until the strings just can't hold tune anymore. Once the strings are starting to not hold the tunings, then you need to change your strings. But with the string cleaner and stuff, it'll keep them nice and vibrant and nice for a lot longer than you think. But anyways, yeah. So for uncoated strings, Martin Monel strings, Martin Retro strings, same. They're amazing. They're absolutely my new favorite strings. I also have some other kinds of strings to try. I have some Elixir polywebs, but once again, I'm not a huge fan of coated strings. I just don't like the way they feel. But I got those just as, something to put on that I don't have to fucking change the strings for a long ass time. But these honestly have been lasting a really long time, and I still don't even really need to change them. So, but other than this, I have a surprise. I got my Strat is finally basically finished. Basically. Thanks to my buddy Danny here on YouTube. He's one of my subscribers. Cool fucking dude. Hooked me up with these Fender Custom Shop Texas Specials for $20 fucking. Pretty much the baddest deal on the fucking planet. I was so stoked. I was like, holy shit, yeah, I'll do that. So I got these slapped in here last night, and they're exactly what I was looking for. Exactly all the things that I had talked about, all the intricacies of the way you pick, and just slight nuances of how, standard single coils pick it up, and, it seems like noiseless ones don't. This has everything that I was looking for. It has all that jangle, it has the exact tone that I was looking for. It's got the staggered pole pieces, and just everything about it is fucking flawless. So I'm pretty stoked on it now. The leveling between the humbucker and these is a lot better now. You know, you don't go from fucking really loud to really quiet. It's kind of fairly even. Obviously, the humbucker is going to be a little bit higher output because it's the humbucker, but it sounds pretty damn good. The only problem that I'm having, and I gonna have to push my ego aside and say I am fully stumped. I have no fucking clue what the hell is wrong. I cannot figure it out. I've done everything I can think of, but it seems like I can't get this thing to intonate right. I can't get it to intonate properly. Especially on this low E, there seems to be this constant oscillation, even when it's supposedly in tune. And you can see on the tuner, it sits there and goes back and forth like that. You can see it oscillating on the tuner. And it's like, why the fuck is it doing that? I have no idea why it's doing that. I don't know if I cut the nut wrong, or because it seems fine to me, but I don't know. And yeah, I moved the bridge back just a little bit, but that shouldn't have anything to do with it because I moved it back just incrementally. It's barely even further back. And, you know, it just matters where the fucking saddles are at, basically. So I don't understand why this is happening. I'm wondering if maybe, you know, for me having to take off the neck and shit to get to the guts of this so many times, you know, I don't know if maybe the string is kind of twisted, you know. Instead of just going straight, it's kind of going down and twisting like this, like as it goes up to the nut a little bit. I'm wondering if maybe that's why it's doing it. I'm not sure though, because it did this with the last pair of strings that I had on too, and I just could not figure it out. And I was like, well, maybe when I get a different pair on, I went back to my 46 to 9 or 9 to 46, whatever, and have it in standard tuning. And I cannot fucking figure out what the hell is wrong with it. You know, I get it intonated to where it's like, you know, hit it open, it's in tune, and then you hit the 12, and it's like it sits there and oscillates. It bounces back and forth, and I have no idea why the fuck it does that. So if anyone has any ideas, you know, feel free to tell me in the comment section. You know, give me your fucking thoughts. And I think I might just have to bring it into one of the other guys in town that works on guitar, so I can have another set of eyes on it and be like, you know, do you have any idea what the fuck is wrong with this? Maybe he'll have some ideas. He's a lot older than me, so I'm sure he'll have something to say. But other than that, yeah, that's everything that's been going on lately. Like I said, I need to do a pick video or a couple pick videos. You guys need to tell me in the comments, like, if you want me to do like sections of different types of picks and things like that, or if you just want one big giant video, because that's gonna be kind of harder to do. But you know, either way, I want to do a pick video talking about different kinds of picks and things like that, and show off a lot more of this collection that I've been building up. I've got a lot of really cool fucking shit, so a lot of cool picks. So yeah, hit me up in the comments, you know, subscribe, whatever you guys do, and stay tuned, because hopefully I'll be starting to make a little bit more videos now that I, you know, getting closer to, you know, finishing my parents' kitchen and stuff like that. It's not quite there yet, but once I'm done with that, I think I'll have more time to be able to do pick videos and things like that. So, or just videos in general. So, keep watching. Paces!